couldn't use the thing, and I was like, what the fuck? And I got stuck. Yeah, I think we're gonna be fine. Like, we're not gonna kill this when one person dies in phase 1, so I don't think we need to change to account for that.
Alright. That makes sense.
Let's stick with what we got and just work it down.
Slaying base has gone offline.
There's a repair at Star.
That's not great.
Everybody go ahead and repair, so we don't have to stagger this shit.
This is a fake repair.
It's bugged out for me.
Me too.
Slaying Bays has come online.
It was,
You
it like
can't
popped
mount
up
here.
here.
Oh, you can't mount here.
Okay. There we go. Nailed it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Revoke the orb.
2, 1.
Grab. Big boss more middle.
Range, no reason to be spread here. Make sure you're in the circles.
Shoot for that orb.
1.
Spread. Eye.
I've got first interrupt on the eye. Blaze next. Now you've got next. Inside group, whenever you're done with your hemorrhages, make sure you use your cloak and get back.
Oh wow, he actually pushed it really good.
Oh shit, he got phased.
That's okay.
Well, get down there, let's go look at phase 2.
We did it.
Grab this before we go. Good job.
if you get adaptive membrane on you, make sure you're standing in the red shit so it pops and drops the sanity orb. Splint Blaze Sergeant if you haven't already.
Melee, remember on the right, you're going to the left side now.
Yep.
Stark, Cygnus, Fake Moon, you guys have membranes, pop them.
I'm down on the left side.
Are we not pre-clearing these on the left?
Yeah, we should be.
No, sorry, not the left side.
Oh.
Fire mages. Last time we were just like clearing out the cysts. Is that still the plan or no?
Sorry, which
The last time we did that, we popped like 5 of them and couldn't do a whole lot, right? Am I remembering the
Gotcha.
last handful of holes, right?
There was a
We
mix.
on the right side, we still want to be stacked.
Yeah. I think we just right side is just chaotic. I'm not sure exactly what.
How are we going to be
Stitched
stacked
in.
if melee are going left and range are going right?
Yeah.
Because they're ranged.
They
They
have.
should still have range.
Oh yeah, it's definitely within 40 yards.
Okay.
So if melee are going left, we just need everyone to go left.
Mass, is there a different DPS we can swap for the backside? The movement is just killing me. I can't do, like, my entire rotation falls off.
No.
Okay.
I don't have another ranged. I can put somebody with high movement.
The problem is that I take a minute to ramp, and every time I move back there, I have to ramp all over again.
Okay. Do we have a melee volunteer with high movement that it's not going to kill you to move back and forth?
Yeah, I'll go.
Besides the tank?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Thanks, Splint.
So that's just going to the backside when the second set of tentacles comes down.
Yeah, first and second. So there will be a Warlock portal you can take for the first set, and then the second set you'll just move over here to the left side where I'm at now, and break the 2 hemorrhages on the tentacle while killing the eye that spawns right here.
So
Moving
in ERT,
next.
we're effectively swapping Splint and Eye.
Yes. I'll go ahead and update it. Splint.
Yeah, good question. I didn't see a log go up.
Nah. Okay, ERT's updated.
It's not for today.
I'm gonna update this Warlock portal
Why do I want
position.
this briny
Takes us a
flesh?
little too far back.
Okay.
Remember to stop DPS on the boss before she gets to 50, so we can get in position.
Yeah, we want to be standing where the boss is standing right now before the boss hits 50%, so we shouldn't have to call it out, meter your own DPS there. Just stop if it's at like 50,
Base boss to raid.
50 whatever percent, so that we have time to walk up there. Orb.
Someone grab it.
We had a long channel go out there.
Let's battle rise fake moon.
To the orb to the left of us.
Three, two, one.
That's some bullshit, Splint.
Oh, what would have been his interrupt?
Got on.
I can get the next one. Never mind.
Orb near boss.
Okay, stop DPS on boss, get into position.
Bunch is emptied.
Okay, let's go ahead and wipe it up.
Particularly for... Spent a long time in that phase, actually.
Stand in the red stuff, stop. Was it just I-beam cast that got Moo and Fake
Those
Moon?
in the back stand in red.
Yeah, there was a very long, like almost a full channel that went off
Okay.
from one of them. I'm not sure.
I'm guessing it was
where.
shielded.
It wasn't up
Atro-
front, so I don't know.
Atros and I stand in red.
Melee gaze and middle gaze in part 1 and melee gaze in PT was super slow.
Yeah.
And like I don't know if ever we lost Splint in the middle on the first phase, so maybe someone wasn't swapping before, but we definitely need help now because he was like top damage in that on the first middle gaze, and that way longer than it usually is.
Is that because other people aren't switching when they should have been?
I don't know. I know Splint was doing a shitload of damage to it, and he's not on that gaze anymore, so it could have just been that, but I didn't check.
Well, if he was in, I don't know. Nye, did you go to the front or did you go to the back? Because I think I heard Mass say go to the front.
No,
I is supposed to be in the middle.
Middle.
That's where Splint was.
Yeah, but when I heard her voice, I could have sworn I heard front be said.
Which spot were you in, Nye?
I feel like it's easy to
You're muted.
resolve.
Can I just point out real quick that the fire mages sit together when they do their food buff?
It's not jealous, dude.
They are
Very
super cute.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie.
Is one of
You
them a
there?
boy?
You there, Nye?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh,
Sorry.
they're two girls.
You're good. Were you in the middle
I
section
was
there?
in the middle section there, yeah.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, everybody in the middle, just make sure you're switching to that eye. Apparently, Splint's going balls to the wall on that eye, and he switched. So make sure you're focusing that down.
What's this do? Oh, it's kind of nice actually.
To be honest, it's about as cute as all the warriors grouping up before we all charge in.
Oh, and also Splint. You can, for the second set of tentacles, see where I'm standing over here now?
Mm-hmm.
Just
Yeah, be over on
leap
that
this
side.
way instead.
Just gonna use my cloak next time. I completely forgot about that.
Okay. It was bullshit though. It looked like you were out of it.
My body was not near the tentacles, so
I know.
I don't know.
It must have caught you in the air and your body kept moving or something.
2, 1.
What's the guy gotta do for an ineffable drop?
Up to the orb.
3, 2, 1.
First tentacle.
Ah.
Claw lag right there. 3, 2, 1. Many pairs, wow. 3, 2, 1.
2, 1.
Second tentacles.
Have membrane on me, but I don't know how to break it right now.
Yeah, it's hard in phase.
There are red orbs that the pustule will spawn intermittently, but that's about it.
You interrupting too early. Not on the cast, guys. Not on the cast, guys. Not on the cast.
Blaze.
He casts and then
Splint,
channels.
you?
Mine's on cooldown. I got first one.
Oh, we both did.
Every DPS should be on hemorrhages right now, not on the boss of the nads.
Stop on the boss if you're on the boss.
Yeah, okay, guys. In that phase, the hemorrhages are the priority, not the ads and the boss. So if you're attacking the ads and the boss in that transition, you're doing the wrong thing.
Sometimes we get a membrane on this one, sometimes we don't. 3, 2, 1. Nope. Oh, membrane.
Remember, madness bombs to the back of the group. Go to where we came from. Everybody else scoot up.
3, 2, 1.
Stay grouped up.
Adaptive membrane on shades. Try to break it.
So who's that ran up towards on the right side before we killed that last membrane on the ramp?
I was ahead, like popsicle, but I didn't run up. I ran up when I got the bomb though.
I was ahead with the membrane, Dreadly. What happens if I go too far?
You need to go backwards with the membrane.
Okay.
Yeah, where we came from, not where we were going.
Okay.
The membrane or the bomb?
Bomb,
Bomb.
I think.
Oh, he said he had
I had
membrane.
Oh.
So he's trying to pop.
Oh, if you have the membrane, then you just go stand in red stuff.
Yeah. So an issue we had on the right side is the cysts got damaged, and so they basically got frozen at full extension because they didn't get killed. We need to make sure we don't spread anything to them. Unless you want to move into that area.
Yep. Don't hit the growths before you want to there. So get the kill the growths. Get the growths down to like, I don't know, 30-20% or something like that, and then some of the ranged can start to work to clear the cyst that we're going to. Left
Most
side
of the-
pretty good there, guys. Good job.
most of the weird cis stuff on the right was just due to unholy, like, random disease procs, which are
Passed away.
uncontrollable.
Yeah,
Passed
yeah.
away. I passed away cover that tells like a mini window who has the adaptive membrane.
Yeah, I'm trying to call it out too. But I know I missed at least one call out there, or I saw it at the last second, didn't have time to call it out anyway. But yeah, if you have adaptive membrane on you, make sure you're in that second phase. Make sure you're standing in the red shit and facing toward where the raid is standing. That will spawn an orb on them, and then everybody will get it, and everybody will get back. That's our only source of sanity from start of phase 2 until you fight. So it's important to utilize every orb there. Thanks to Rev for pointing out that we were bad job of that last week.
Damage you have to take to do that, because that's where I was standing in that red shit forever and it wasn't popping.
I'm not sure how much it absorbs.
It,
I'm sure the dungeon journal is probably great.
Yeah. I think it's like 200k, so you don't need to take a ton of damage. The red stuff is just kind of slow in doing it, though. It takes... You gotta get to like 3 stacks of the debuff from it.
Yeah, the dungeon journal obviously says anything.
I didn't have
Why
that.
would it?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
But yeah, I mean, there's only so much you can do to take damage there, so just make sure you're doing that, and hopefully it'll be enough.
The orb.
2, 1.
Grab.
Who has adaptive membrane on him?
Oh, was it the... I said it. Fuck.
You'll be interrupt number 3 on the eye spawn.
Okay.
Eye up.
It's me. Blaze. Range, don't go over to the right side tentacle until the left, or backside group, stay on the left side. We don't need to needlessly split here. Finish this left side tentacle first.
What percent to go?
Much better, guys.
Oop.
Watch boss health stop on the boss altogether. Everybody get to the location. Alright, he phased. Warlock portal going down.
Punch.
Donald left melee.
bunch Fake Moon Mugrim, break your membranes. Massey, Sergeant Bubbles, Slaying Bays, Brains.
Right side done, right?
Yeah. A lot of casualties though.
Yeah.
We still
Our,
have 2 up.
Our assist control was kind of all over there still in that phase.
It was better, but yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely an improvement from last time though.
We did it. Phase 3. Let's go, boys.
That was better overall.
I feel like shit died a lot quicker.
Yeah. Nah, so if you're gonna put that gate down, no, I'll wait.
Hey, I got a suggestion.
Interrupt the mirrors.
Nah. You see the little ads who we killed assist? Do you think we would be better if we kill them? Because that put a stack on the person who has aggro. It's a nasty dot, by the way.
Are you
I'm
talking
just saying
about
this.
the little ads?
Yeah, when you kill assist, 2 ads will spawn.
Right.
The when you kill a growth, 2 ads will spawn.
The growth,
Yeah.
You're talking about the nightmare antigens, the little guys that are running around right now?
Yeah, that little things has aggro. If you don't kill it, it puts a dot on you. You know, I'm saying this because I died from that dot, from aggro. Just saying, by the way.
Yeah, but you should have a tank that's picking them up. I don't.
Yeah, you must be on the left side.
You're on my side, so that's my fault.
I'm not saying that you are doing your job wrong. That's wrong. I'm just saying we should kill him. I don't know.
If the group's moving together, then they should be in relative area to get cleaved regardless.
Yeah.
Blaze, you died to Blaze died to Eternal Darkness. That's the AoE that goes out. That's unavoidable.
What can I do?
I mean, if we can cleave them, sure. It's just, I think, considering how fast we're supposed to be moving through that phase, I don't know that we can afford to have someone focusing them down.
We shouldn't be focusing them. I think they're dying fast enough to
Just
not
click.
really be a problem. And the dot is just a haste debuff, and it's I don't know, particularly whatever.
I did have a question. So, assuming everything goes right in that phase, we're not trying to time a push like we are in phase 1, right? So after Madness bomb goes out and everything, that's when we'll kill the last growth and move into phase 3, right?
Ideally, we do want to time it like we do for
Okay.
phase 1.
Okay, I wasn't sure because I know
Just
we
not
ended
there
there and 2 people from the left side like dropped down with Madness Bomb, and so when I was dropping down, I dropped down into someone, and so I got stunned too. So I didn't know if there was a way to avoid that, like having the people with Madness Bomb stay up, or...
Maybe that's something that we could do if we run into that again, and we got to fine tune, obviously, phase 2
Okay.
a little bit more.
I was just curious.
But we'll work on the timing.
I feel like right side killed the wall shit super quick that time. And it was awesome.
4, 3, 2.
Yeah, that happens consistently though. We may have to make a change because we were, I don't know, 10 seconds behind, 15 seconds behind.
after Fear.
3, 2, 1.
Grab bomb or orb.
That tentacle instantly? What the hell happened to it? Wow. Oh, she's on the other side of it. Oh, it was in that red thing.
Watch boss damage. He's going to take 5% when this tentacle dies. Everybody get to spot. Stop on the boss altogether. Get up to the front of the room.
Go, boss.
That was like perfect timing, by the way.
Yeah, that was good.
Absolutely.
So he goes in at 50%.
Membrane on Frigi, Blaze, and Dreadly.
Try to stay as close to the left here melee as you can, while still hitting the other two.
I feel like this would be a nice place for a Warlock portal.
You did just take one, though.
I didn't fly.
Grab that orb, someone melee. Oh, you still have 3 up melee. Other side.
Yeah, both mages are dead.
You just swipe it up then.
Left side, when all of our growths are dead, can we still have men's bombs running behind the group, not in front of the group?
Yes, please.
I feel like on the right side it takes us an hour to get across the room to the wall shit.
Yeah, it does. Range should be trying to attack the cysts that are on the ground in our path ahead of us trying to get there effectively. as much as possible. I know it's not easy with madness bombs and all that bullshit. But...
Yeah, Thursday Occipital was definitely clearing a path for us, which helped significantly.
That and like where we stand to combust on the right hand side was respawning, and my cauterize had already been procced from the dot debuff thing. So when that blew up, I blew up, and I had bomb, and then I blew Popsicle up, and his cauterize procced, and then he just died.
When
You
you
guys
say
should try to be with us though, if you can,
Yeah.
for the sandy orbs.
like when you say on
You
the
should
right,
still have range.
yeah, just stack with melee on the left and hit the things on the right.
Yeah. And then Stark, since you're the only other range that's not a mage over there, can you try to pre-clear the cysts when the timing is right?
Yeah, sure. I guess I'm just not clear on the timing.
So we're gonna run up the whole left side, right? And the cysts on the whole outside left side just need to start getting cleared. We need to try as much as possible to deal no damage to any of the cysts except for the ones that we need for our path. Because as soon as we deal damage to the cysts, we start a timer, and that timer is what makes the cyst unattackable, and then eventually makes the cyst create the red ring that explodes for damage.
So if for the cysts, once that timer starts, you should try to do as much damage as you can, because if you don't actually kill the cyst, the red shit will stay at whatever thing it was
Right.
while you can't attack it.
Right.
Okay.
So we need to try and reduce as much errant AoE as we can effectively.
And then as the cyst that you guys are killing as the growth that you guys are killing is almost dead, then you go ahead and turn and burn the cyst to clear a path to the next growth.
It's just a cancerous fight.
Growths and cysts.
No pun intended.
Nah, you're showing red repair.
Nothing new.
Can't find the hammer though.
Never.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wait, what the hell? Taking back some?
Group for the orb.
3, 2,
Grab.
1.
Try not to pure bomb the red.
3, 2, 1.
Stack for this orb. It got insta-popped. Stop on the boss. It's gonna push as soon as this happens. Get there, get there. Warlock portal going down.
Stay for this sanity if you need it. Grab the sanity orb.
It's a good clear start.
Keep moving up range.
And maybe the range should come on the left side with us and wait till we're
They
up
should.
here.
They are. They are.
Well, good.
Keep going right melee. Keep popping those assists.
Ooh, we got a madness bomb that didn't get
So
out.
so why do we have ranged and melee split? I don't know. I don't.
Is that right or left? You're saying?
Right side.
On the right. We still have mages and Lucans like standing.
The
over
entire
where
group
the-
should be in one spot, and we should be rotating around as a group collectively. There's no reason for any member of our group on one side to be anywhere other than near proximity to the whole group in one location, right? You shouldn't be in the entire other side of the path.
Yeah.
Everybody's correct until the cysts come back around. And then what you're looking at right now is just panic.
Right.
Nowhere to go.
Right, but the idea is that we would hopefully be able to cycle around the, like, run the corner, right? U-turn, effectively. But we're not doing that because we're not staying collectively together, right?
No, they're together. The mage, Popsicle died, but Bunch is correct and Stark is correct. Until they get madness bombs, and then the cysts catch up to us, and then they're forced out to the right into the middle.
Okay. So then...
So either our cyst timing is off, or we're popping too much stuff on the right that we can't hook around.
Yeah, like one of the two things, right? I don't know. It seems like we're not moving cohesively as a unit, though, in one way or the other.
The thing we have to remember with our timings is, given that we have ranged on the ones that melee aren't on, the cysts by them are always going to pop around the same time.
Yeah,
the
our
melee
ignite
ones do because of
true.
combustion. So
our two combusted ignites are just melting all those cysts.
So even if we get everyone stacked, which is where we should be, right? We're still gonna have that weird cyst overlap.
And then if an instance happens where the shield goes on those cysts that we've already combusted, and our combustion's up, and we're standing there hitting like wet noodles, and all the cysts are popped underneath them, we're relying on our ignites because you guys can't get there.
Right.
I think instead of trying to do those two groups separately, we should just work to do the same thing, stay on the same group. That way we can just keep going in a circle. That way we're not going to have to worry about those cysts popping randomly.
I mean, that would make sense. We'd be focusing, maximizing DPS on the same group, right?
Yeah. I think that's probably better. And if that's also the case, then we should all go towards hug the wall on the right, because
Yeah.
that way we can all come back and we're hitting those left ones, and then it's just all continuing on to drop down.
Otherwise,
So we're gonna hug the right side wall and come around because the last time.
yes, because otherwise we'd have to face the corruptions on the floor.
True.
The only
I don't know.
issue with that hard hook, and just from a healer perspective, if you take a Madness Bomb out around the corner, you're gonna be at a loss.
Yeah, that was the issue we were having the last time, right? Is that
Well, I think we
people
were also having the mages target the other group of 3, but we decided to swap that so that we could target the 2 separate groups more effectively. But if we're not targeting the 2 groups separately anymore, it shouldn't matter aside from the maddening bomb.
So we're gonna all run the right side as a group and then go around to the left.
Yeah.
So we come out towards the exit instead. Okay.
And I just had a small question for the left side. So I don't know if it was like just the kind of weird timing that we had, but when we were on the last growth, we had one of the cysts that was like right on top of it, regenerating. And I know that, I don't know if anybody's paid attention to the amount of damage that does when it does regenerate and you're standing inside the red circle, but it does hurt considering all the other damage that's coming out. So if it times out like that again, I know it's going to be like a DPS loss, but if DPS could try to skirt around it so they're not standing inside of it, that would help.
Yeah, definitely don't be in that red circle.
Like, I mean, or if you have to stand inside of it, pop like a defensive or something, because I think that got a couple of people on the left side. It got them really low at the end there.
Well, I think the real problem is that shouldn't be popping when we're on there. Like, because it probably got hit early and then it started popping right when we were on the last 2. So maybe someone just dotted it up too early, or I don't know, someone cleaved it too early.
Yeah.
But ideally, we start hitting it right when we're on it, so it's small, and then we're done in 15 seconds.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so
if you're gonna stand in it, use personal.
so I'm not on the right side, so you guys talked a lot. Can one voice reiterate the path on the right, just to make sure everybody over there is on the same page?
Hug the wall.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you guys hear me and Moo agree on something?
What was that,
Kick him.
Popsicle? You got.
Kick him.
Shh. Popsicle, you have a question.
We're hugging the wall on the right and going right too, but are we also DPSing like the same targets, or are you guys DPSing the right with us?
We're gonna DPS this. Oh no, we're gonna all focus the same target, so we're all going after the right wall cysts, or right wall growths.
It's because we've been having DPS issues, so we've been running into cyst issues.
Your target doesn't change. All the melee switching to where you're attacking.
Correct.
Right, but the reason why we're having DPS issues is because either myself or Bunch or both of us have been dead on one of the pulls. If we're both alive, those things don't really live long at all, and we can actually help you guys on the left. So a lot of that damage is going to be really wasted, especially our damage.
So the problem I think we're running into though is because we're spread, we have uncontrolled cyst resets, so we have no place to go, no spare place to be.
If we all stay on the right, like as we're coming around the right corner, we all DPS those 3 targets, and then we all just keep marching around along the wall. That way, because like right now, the melee on the left 3 cysts or growths, we're running into a problem where the cysts are respawning, so it's just a shit show. If we do it this way, where we're killing the growths on the right side while still following the wall, the cyst should no longer be an issue because everything should be dying fast enough. And then, I mean, if the ones on the right die fast enough, you can always swap with your combust to the other set as well.
Wait till melee is ready to get there.
Yeah.
Right, or else we're gonna run into shit on the floor too.
Yeah. I think if we were all on the same one and just moving together, we should be good. But as a general suggestion to make that a little easier, can we just stick a marker of some kind on one of the warriors so that folks have a brains off solution to just follow that along? Thank you.
Yeah, and this isn't going to be a DPS issue. We outgear this. We just got to do the mechanics. So stick as a group, one growth at a time. Don't kill the assists ahead of where we're going, and we'll get through it.
Yep.
Left side is doing pretty good. I don't know what the problem with the right side is.
Melee.
Eid, were you ready?
Atro, you've jinxed us.
On tanks.
We really generally left side we've been doing a good job, so thank you.
Yep. Keep it up.
2, 1.
I
Make sure
blame
you're,
the tank on the right side.
make sure you're targeting the boss so you can cast spells, guys. Pro tip.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Make sure your pet's out.
Is it an imp though?
No.
Are you sure?
Positivo.
Root for orb.
3, 2,
Grab.
There's an orb in the back if you're low on sanity. Do it.
3, 2, 1.
Go for this orb before the tentacles.
Hemorrhages, guys, hemorrhages.
Easy on the boss. Easy on the boss. Get off the boss. Get to position. We still have 6 seconds. Go ahead and push the boss.
It's got ablative.
Remember, right side, we're going right.
Stay back with that blue. Yeah.
Sorry, Pop.
Blowing up over here.
Battle res Sergeant Bubbles. He's able to be.
Really? 2 times in a row?
So this time we had range standing on the left.
Right.
What?
I don't.
Why? Why?
Everyone should be on the same side. We're hugging the right wall and going around.
Yep, you literally just hug the wall the entire time.
Yeah. Now it's just a positioning thing.
So why are range standing outside of the group? Is there a reason you guys are doing it?
The cysts are coming back around. There's nowhere to run along the wall. I watched both mages blink over, 2 warriors dash over to the open spot, and then I got blasted. There's nowhere to run.
So the two approaches would be to kill all the growths before the cysts pop, or damage the right growths to half. The cysts are going to pop, move to the next set. If we're not making the DPS check to kill all 3, should we be running the circle?
I think we just need to see it a few more times. Yeah,
Alright.
because we swapped it to this from doing the other method.
Does anyone know what that like timer is on the cyst, like coming back around? Like 30 seconds? Or...
I think it's
20 seconds.
Or, yeah. Are you able to like just completely kill the cyst?
No.
No.
Wait,
I've had
so
Twilight Dev go off on them a couple times and they just disappear.
Uh,
But it, farther down the ramp, I don't know if they just respawn.
After 20 seconds, once the red pulse goes out, they do come back.
for the mages, which growth are you targeting? Out of curiosity.
like the right side. Just
Okay. Yeah, because I think if we do that one, the right one, like out of the set of 3, the right side, hopefully try to prevent the ignite from heading ahead of us.
Well, we have to target different ones. Because last week we figured that out because we were halfway through combustion rotations and killed one, and then we had to switch targets and we lose 3 globals if we have to do that.
Okay.
So Popsicle is targeting the right one. I'm targeting the center one if we're still doing the same thing as last week.
Okay.
Yeah, and it seems like I don't know. Maybe it's more important that we all get there and start DPSing at the same time because I mean, the floor shit
Yeah.
started exploding and we weren't even 50% done with any of the stuff on the wall.
Gross. Yeah. So I think a big part of it is, especially with what Incance was saying, we just kill the cis, and that way we could then, when we get to the gross, we're all standing in front of it, and then you can pop your runes and your combustion there. That way we're all ready to move at the same time, because like he was saying, the cis were getting popped because before melee could even get to it. There's a repair up.
Go for it. You gotta say something though.
5,
Hi, Aiden.
4,
Alright, there we go.
3,
Boom.
2,
I don't know. He never actually types in chat, so. Because he's lazy.
But the heart was there.
The heart was there. Let's see if he says something. It'll pop up in over there.
I hope he says something.
We'll see. He might do it for you. He never does it for me.
Yes, I am a special scenario.
3, 2, 1.
Truth Orb.
1.
Someone's gonna have to backfill third in the back.
Just say when I can get it.
This one will be you, Kyo.
Okay. Never mind, she's gonna die before then. That works.
I was impatient and didn't want to wait for mass.
My Fell Hunter was out of range.
He had his imp out, guys.
Careful on boss here.
Spot.
Everybody get up to position. Blaze, I need you to put the portal
Stop
down
on
and
boss.
fear bomb to the back.
Nice, Blazy.
Push it.
That was great.
I admire the courage of the people that took it super early.
Members, wait to combust until we get to stand on the 3 growths on the right. Good job. Keep rotating around the corner. Pop the next cyst, please.
God, that's so much better.
Wow, yeah. Great job, guys. Right
We're
side's
done.
done.
Ooh, that fall down.
Shit, I'm about to die.
That fall killed me though.
Die here.
We're almost
Don't
done.
jump down. Don't jump down. It's
Down.
It works.
That slight delay helps so much on the right side.
Popsicle.
It is MC.
Everybody get up.
Living bombed all of
Yeah,
us.
we need to all be 100, but with the fact that
Right.
we can all out of here is pretty damn good.
Right, we'd have to use our cloaks after that. Legit though.
So on the right there at the top.
Focus the Warlock portal. Hold on. Let's look at this. Use the Warlock portal. So that's where you would need to focus the Warlock portal. We're butting up against this. For now, we're on the boss. Get ready for the Insanity Bombs. Use every inch of space here. Spread out. Don't DPS the boss, just spread.
Cygnus is MC.
Watch tentacles. After the tentacles drop, you have a couple more seconds to move into where the tentacles were. Okay, we got
That was
another
so much
Infinite
better.
Darkness coming out in 10, so ranged, you would be clearing the cysts behind us. And then we would be popping Roar as soon as the Infinite Darkness comes out. We would be popping Roar right now, and we would all be running right now.
We did it.
Yeah, great job on phase 2, guys. It's a little cleaner, and we'll get the timing just right. We may have to have you guys slow a little bit on the right, or we can swap a DPS or something along those lines. Much improved.
For phase 3, I'm still running Windrush, so the cysts that we would cross with the speed pots, do we want to just use Windrush instead?
No, because the speed pots are so much better. It's 150%.
What are you trying to say about my Windrush?
Sorry.
That's okay, I'm just kidding.
There's not a reason not to jump down if one side is done before the other, right?
No.
Correct.
No reason. You
Alright.
can move down and
Make sure you don't kill yourself with fall damage though.
I was trying to top you mid-flight, but no cigar.
So at that point, I just held my combust and I used it on once you got to the left part of the top right. And I think because we're doing the strat with like everyone on one group set, it's probably
Legit.
better.
That was way better.
Yeah, because I was targeting the center one and it died after 3 globals. I lost 2 globals on combust switching targets.
Right.
And then
so like,
was able to switch.
Yeah, okay, so Bunch pop the first group and then Pop is the second group?
right, just because we have the whole group there, it's not worth it because my
Yeah.
combust was wasted.
As
Yeah, that
long
works.
as the bullshit shield doesn't come on him, we'll be fine with one of us.
Okay.
But if the shield comes up like mid combust, then you should probably go ahead and use yours on that same rig.
Agreed,
Just go with the
because
shield.
yeah, agreed. Shit started coming up at the ground like at just the right time, so I think that's important.
The cyst on the left side by the last 2 growths did pop early again because while we were still killing it, it was regrowing. So left side, that's the only thing. Just please don't hit that cyst until we're on arguably the last growth on that side.
Okay, let's get another pull in before break. Eat is good to go.
Alright, so the kill guys focus.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Fuck me, sequence.
2, 1.
Where's the boss
He's
going?
still on me.
You got it.
I can't heal start.
He's in the back. Get this orb. Where the fuck is my damn thing?
Keo, get this one.
Careful on boss.
Stop on the boss, stop on the boss. Get in the
He's already
Blaze.
gone.
Oh, he already's gone. Blaze, if you're ahead of me, get the portal down. I'm not there yet.
Shield on this one.
That's irritating.
guys are, when you tuck in the corner like that, you're out of line as well. Just careful.
Well, I don't know where else to go unless I'm standing in the red shit.
Yeah, no, the rest of the raid has moved forward by that point, so you actually don't have to be back there.
Need to wait before we DPS those before we melee get there, please.
Our last two.
Alright.
How you doing, right side?
3 left.
Shit, sorry, Bob.
For the 2 that we lost super early, the whole raid's moving forward after that third one dies, so you don't have to stay back there. You can actually just come up with us and like hang out on the corner.
Yeah, and like obviously the red shit hurts, but if it, I don't know, healers correct me if I'm wrong here, but probably standing in the red shit to not LOS the healer is the play.
Yeah, as long as the growth isn't in the middle of coming back and it's about to do its explosion, it'll be fine.
Okay.
Yep.
Because yeah, we've got that same corner issue on the left side too, and
lining.
I don't know, if I'm high health, I'll just go ahead and LOS the healer because I'll be fine, and I've got a Hellstone and defensive. But if I'm low, then I'll just kind of go into the red.
Well, I usually stand in the red so that you guys aren't LOS of me. It's not really a big deal.
Okay.
The stand in it too.
Yeah, that works too. If one of the healers kind of stands in the red on the corner.
Yeah, my only point, and sorry to reiterate, is at that stage we have the 3 people with madness bombs about 70 yards from the rest of the raid, who are already moved on to the next set of tentacles, so they just don't have to be as far down as they are. Because not only is the ramp, like, does it have weird nooks and crannies, but it also functions as stairs, so if people crest the staircase and you're down the ramp, you'll also be out of line. So we just don't need to be that far back, is my only point.
Gotcha. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and take our break here.
Yep.
Oh, it's already going. I'm gonna extend it by a minute.
Gracias. What a snack. Boom. Warlocks, if you're around, can we get a gateway? Thank you.
Yep.
I think it might be too late for our bi-weekly pet battle.
Yeah.
That was a quick 5 minutes.
Five, four, three, two, one.
So are we supposed to be killing the mirrors or not?
What?
And do we interrupt Jaina?
Oh.
God damn it.
Fucking got
Fucking
you.
kick him, please. Get him the fuck out of
got
here.
so many of you.
I mean, it was progression last week, so.
Oh,
God, I
man.
don't want to think about that shit.
So many steps were glossed over.
I never did Mythic Jaina, so take no blame for that.
That's good. That's pretty funny.
Tell us more, Calfight.
Why didn't you lead us to victory, Kyle?
He was trying.
We want to try the Asmon strat.
It's not a must strat. You don't have to defend.
Yeah, I'm sure it works. We just didn't know what the fuck we were doing.
Nine.
Thank you, Sickness.
Should eat, I guess. I always forget to eat.
Nice that he's here. There we go.
Oh, got a red.
What was that, Kyo?
I almost ran into the boss. I'm glad
Oh.
nobody noticed but me.
Did your Demon Hunter jump wing things activate?
Yes.
I definitely pulled bosses like that.
And everybody make sure
Nine,
if you're getting that
boys.
if you're getting that adaptive membrane during that second phase, you're doing your best to break it.
Sorry, I called from my work.
Does that mean your
Context.
ass? Good, Blaze?
Yeah, I'm good.
Five, four, three, two, one.
For the V tentacles, make sure you don't DPS Fury before, down below 58. That way we can get in position. because he loses 7.2% from the tentacles. Go for the orb. Grab.
Go for this orb. Splint, can you take the first? We'll just switch.
Yep.
Slow on the boss. After the hemorrhages.
Chill on boss here.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, get up
Get
front.
the position.
Position. It fades.
Remember, don't take it below 58%. Right side range, make sure you don't attack the cis before melee can get, or the gross before melee can get to it on the 3.
Popsicle bust on this one. I got bomb.
Okay. It's gonna be
Wait till we get underneath. Alright, go.
Right, left side's on our left.
We're close.
Yeah, we'll have it after this adaptive.
Yeah, we're gonna be really close.
Speed
after that as
show.
well. Battle res dark.
Nice.
Did we have someone
Still
die
one
with a
up.
bomb or something?
Would we be using cloaks or already have done that?
You don't have cloaks here.
Fuck you. Fury. Or Furry.
Everybody get up. Focus the new Warlock portal. Stand on the Warlock portal. Wait for the Infinite Darkness to go off. And then click the portal.
Wait. Did it not go off?
Where did it go?
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird.
Someone might have still been alive in the last phase.
Oh.
Reported for head.
Spread. Watch the tentacles. Remember, you've got a couple seconds to move after the tentacles drop. Fill in the space as needed. Also, during this phase, we shouldn't be touching those cysts at all. Just behind him. And we should be tanking him really close to the red shit on the ground. And people that get adaptive membranes need to stand in the red and face the raid. Here we would be roaring and going across. We should have been killing the cyst, but I decided to talk about the other thing instead.
Like not killing the cysts?
Yeah.
We also
Yeah,
had an extra like 8% health on that one because of the right side debacle as well.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So
I got bomb when I should have been combusting, so my combust was late, and then Popsicle started to combust to make up for it, and then got bombed during combust.
Okay. I mean, if we're that dependent on those DPS cooldowns on the right side, does that mean we need to switch a DPS or what?
I mean, when it
What
happens,
does this
they're
split look
dead.
like right now?
You know, it's. I think it was just.
It says the overall DPS value of combust.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really what it comes down to. It's going to be the same either way you switch DPS.
Well,
Do you have an even
No,
split
if I-
in people right now?
yeah, it's even. If I
There's
switch,
9 growths on the right and 7 on the left, I think.
And mages just go on the right because there's 2 groups of 3.
Yep. Yeah.
And it's just more valuable for the cooldown.
Well, if you
We
want to toss me on the right, I can dot up all 3 and we can just do it that way. If we think that the DPS is an issue.
well, everybody was up there that time, and right was still quite a bit behind.
I just don't think there's because that would be switching Nye and Stark, and I don't think that there's a justifiable DPS gain or loss either way having a
Well,
Moonian or a Shadow Priest.
We were talking about moving Nye over there only, not switching. To give
And
it extra DPS.
then if our combust lines up, we're what 11 seconds ahead of left side.
This is true. I just hate being that reliant on those cooldowns happening because we're going to be RNG like the entire time we're progging.
That's mage.
I mean, would the left side be fine with one less person?
Well, the problem is when it does line up
Yeah, when
on the
everything
right side,
was
then
behind.
we're going to be way behind.
Is that a problem?
I mean, ideally we kill them at the same time.
It'd be as much of a problem as the left side getting done way faster than the right side right now.
I think the problem is it more consistent, right? Because I think the issue being we're reliant on stars aligning to a certain extent. Would it be more consistent? Because the left side's always going to be consistent. Would right side be more consistent?
It doesn't matter. We have 2 fire mages. That's just the reality of how their DPS works. So we're talking in circles about something we can't fix.
Okay, let's keep going.
I don't know if you guys know this, but I have a mage.
Why is it not in here?
Because he's a baby mage. And he's Frost.
Frost.
But if we need more mages,
It's Mastery Week, so.
4, 3, 2.
yeah, Shades has a mage.
Yeah, you shut your mouth.
So Frost, you sure it's not a Death Knight?
I mean, it was arcane at one point.
Legion?
No, this expansion.
Group orb.
Orb
Never
got
mind.
popped.
It went on top of someone.
Remember, there's a swirl, you can avoid it.
By not being a nerd.
Should we just wipe this? There's 2 dead.
Yeah, let's go ahead and wipe.
It's these antigens that are killing us in the back. I mean, I'm popping defensives and
Ah,
using a pot.
Just make sure you don't hit them at all.
It's
I
my
know
dog
he's-
cleave, like my
His
splash cleave
Moonfire.
there.
His Moonfire's gonna hit them if they're anywhere close to the hemorrhages.
So am I
Well-
not supposed to blade storm there?
Just pop recklessness, or no. Die by the sword.
I mean,
I have been.
it's been fine every time except for this time was something different.
Madness bomb.
Yes, yeah, I had that too.
Okay.
Eat a shadow.
Well, I'm not gonna change anything for that one pull.
I just won't dot them. Let's try that.
And then we can also, like, if we see that they're on you, blaze and done.
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
The antigen are CCable if you need to self peel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a good suggestion.
What ugly motherfucker do for real?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Two, one.
Epic roots.
Yeah, man.
You're huge.
That's a big shield.
Two, one.
Chill on boss here.
Yep, stop on boss altogether.
3, 2, 1.
One of my ads is running over to the left side, so deal with that.
It wanted a real challenge.
Membranes out, Rev Gladi Bunch.
3, 2, 1.
Please don't attack the gross until melee can get their range. The cyst underneath didn't get exploded. Looks like.
We have 2 left.
Rev, grab that orb by you if you can.
Get that out. 3, 2, 1. Let's start.
Stuck in a wall.
Left side's done.
No, I died because I got slowed in cysts of explosion.
Stop healing. Right side's fucked.
On the right side, I got bomb. I canceled, or I ice blocked to cancel it, and then I got bomb right after that. So just unlucky.
Yeah, that's
3, 2, 1.
so. On the callouts for range not attacking the growths before melee can get there, what's the downside? Just for my own reference.
It's because I with the spreading dots, it hits the cyst underneath those growths, and if we don't get to it and clear it in time, there's just a giant red thing underneath that slows all of us.
Single target attack would be okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, anything that spreads a dot is not gonna do that.
Gotcha.
Like, feel free on like this to help out with cysts on the way for the melee to get there faster. Feel free.
Yep.
Just. There's a repair bot down by Star.
Nai, can you go to the right side?
5,
This bull.
4,
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Longbow.
Fucking bullshit.
Let's go ahead and get him up.
We won't give me this.
And let's wipe it.
Yeah.
But I need to get to the right side.
With him down, the breed madness just goes nutty.
Yeah, my camera got fucked by the spikes on the wall.
3, 2, 1.
Three, two, one.
Hey, who knows a good joke?
Blaze, can you do your portal from purple back?
Yeah.
I stealthily already put down the portal.
It's okay. I got it.
Smart.
Hey, you did it. Knight repair, please. Mass, you too.
Man, you guys should see all these jokes in tank chat right now.
Yeah, it's just really two of them, me and Atro.
Damn it, you stole it.
Fuck you, guy.
Dreadly, type it out. You got 5 seconds.
2, 1.
We need the answer. Tell us.
It's so depressing.
You're not DPS Carapace below 58 during V tentacles. So stop at 59.
3, 2, 1.
Two, one.
Oh no.
That was my third joke.
2, 1.
Go grab that orb.
3, 2, 1.
Can somebody take my spot? On the second one. This one.
This one's mine.
Careful on boss
Thank
here.
you.
Stop damage on boss. Just get away from.
Make
should
sure
be
we
coming
kill the
to
hemorrhages.
Yeah, and after you're done with those, come to the back and help us pull these. Please.
Spades him.
Get into position. DPS the boss. DPS the boss. Push it. Bombs.
Blow it up.
We have a DPS down on left side.
Get him up in 36. Don't leave this one until you.
The right side's almost done.
We're getting close on left.
We're done.
We're on our last one. Any second now. Alright. There's going to be a Warlock portal that goes down. Make sure you focus it and get ready to macro.
Don't take it though.
Yep. Taking it now. Okay, Blaze, we need to go a little bit farther with our portals, it looks like. I have adaptive membrane, so I'm standing in this black shit and I'm facing the raid.
Also, don't stand like right on top of the gate, because then everyone's just gonna focus all of you guys.
Like once it's placed, you mean just move out of the way a little bit?
Yeah, just stand to the side, because then it just removes the part of focusing it.
So like we want to try to tank and all stack on the skull. That way we can all just use the macro for the gateway at X. Hopefully those marks stay up.
They will.
So I went right that time. Do we want to continue me going right?
Yes.
I think
that timing worked, looked good. I'm not messing with it.
So when we put the portal mass, the problem was not the range, in my opinion. The problem was we moved too soon to the
Yeah,
portal.
you're probably actually right.
Because the infinite darkness
Yes,
moves
no.
slowly. As we move, also the infinite darkness is like an orb that keeps moving toward us. So if we stack on the door, on the stairs, the orb should stay, in my opinion.
Group up, stand on each other,
Sorry guys, I was a little slow.
or run nowhere.
3, 2, 1.
Going for that sweet B-res, I'm calling it now.
Take the B-res mass and put the portal.
It doesn't work like that.
Well, if you take it after the fact, it should, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I meant. God, Mass, catch up, dude.
I'm sorry.
I'm miles ahead of you.
But yeah, like Moo said, if we're standing on Skull, the Infinite Darkness should go to where we want it to go, so where it's not eating as much room in that second pie slice. We want it to just go past where the red shit is. And you have to really be paying attention to Adaptive Membrane there. Get Adaptive Membrane on you. You have to stand in the Infinite Darkness until the orb pops out, and you have to make sure you're facing the raid. And boss is facing the raid the whole time. Good work on phase 2. Let's keep that up, clean it up a little bit, and start to see some consistent phase 3 pulls here. Check your flasks. Drop.
Repairs on stuff.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Someone needs to get first and back, sorry.
There is no interruption back here.
Oh, yeah.
Careful on boss.
Yep, stop on boss here, stop on boss. Alright, get to position. Go ahead and start getting a little DPS in the boss. He's got a shield right now. Alright, push it.
When our last two on the left.
Where
Same on right.
Done.
Virus, book if you can.
Last one on right. Oh, shield, never mind.
Just wipe.
Yep, suck it up. What happened there, right side?
I think we had someone die with a madness bomb in melee, which put us a fair bit behind.
Aha.
As for the early death, though, I'm not certain. I'd have to check.
Left side, great job. That was super clean. Keep it up.
I can attempt it, Mass.
No shot, Mass. No,
No,
shot.
I was reading.
Not
the
now.
whisper. Yeah, I'll put it up afterward.
The regenerative expulsion is like what the cysts do, right?
Yes. Yeah.
It's when they blow up and they come back.
Yeah, so we had our first early death on that side was just antibodies, or whatever it is, meleeing ranged. And from there we just kind of snowballed.
Good, you didn't beat the troll.
1.
Back group, we're gonna grab this orb when we head up.
Careful on boss.
Yep, stop on boss altogether. We're really close to. Gonna
Oh,
push it.
Splint, I'm sorry.
Battle Res Splint.
I was using my cloak.
He's not in range of me.
I got him.
Oh.
Get in position, get in position. DPS the boss, he's got a shield right now. We want to push in 5 seconds. Go hard. Great job. Can we get a new fort, please? Thank you.
Keep going, I got this one. Blow it up.
Left side's on the left too. Last one.
We're about to be done on left.
Perfect.
We're on our last 3. Shield. Denzo.
Alright, let's get up there. Be looking for the Warlock portal. Make sure you focus it. Use your interact with focus macro to take it when the time comes. Everybody should be standing much on goal.
Tank at skull, please. Please get up the portal.
Yep, everybody stand on skull, stand on skull. Okay, use your macro.
He got ran out of the room.
I think in
To
Ken
take
is
him a
DC?
skull.
Question mark.
Nope, I just didn't make it because I had the stacks of shit on me.
Oh, does it slow you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you guys were already done, and then we got 6 ads popped out at once that I picked up.
Gotcha.
Let us know next time, please.
We just needed the tank swap.
Is it draggable? Like, if you just hoof it?
Yeah, but what he's saying is their debuff is a slow too. That's why he didn't make it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Can we also get a Windrush totem at the bottom of the tunnel?
What? When?
Oh,
Will it be up
Transition
for
from
phase
2 to 3.
Yeah,
will it
2
be
to
up
3.
in the second for the second?
We're not
target?
using it for the second one.
Is that
because
are we
we're
light
using
loading
Roar.
second? Oh, we're using Roar. Okay, then that's fine.
Sure.
What, Kyo?
Said sure. Can Windrush there, assuming that the left side didn't really find it helpful when I used it last poll.
I found
Well, we also completed fairly quickly at the same, or fairly close together.
Well, yes, but I mean I used
Alright, we're
it
falling.
on the second growth, so it was not up by the time we phased it.
Gotcha. Yeah, probably best for the whole group to benefit. We'll see how it works that way.
Nervate Rev.
Grab orb. Grab orb.
Thank you, Jinx. I'm back.
Watch boss here.
Stop on boss. Completely stop. Don't even look at it.
Flint, don't die. I'm using my cloak.
Alright, get into position. We want to push the boss in 5 seconds. Uh-oh, who was that? Battle Res Heed.
Corner, last two on the left.
Same.
That's
Still one up on right.
Alright.
Just wipe.
Oh, I thought he was gonna do his frontal prone thingy. I guess he doesn't do that on Mythic.
I gotta ask, what's the biggest difference between the left and the right as far as layout with these? It's just why are we having such a hard time on the right?
So
There's 9 on the right, 7 on the left, and all that.
yeah, I would say that we are clearing well ahead of where we normally needed to be on the right. And so we are spawning a whole bunch of explosions that I didn't see on the left.
Yeah, it's just ignite and like incidental damage from unholy diseases, which is not preventable, right? So it's just the nature of the beast.
But I mean, if people are asking the difference, that's the difference,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Like, you're
yeah.
dealing with the explosions.
I mean, we're making progress, albeit slow.
I didn't realize Moo was a pirate. But pirate.
Atro, I didn't know you were a ghost. A butt ghost.
5, 4,
I don't get it.
3,
I don't get it.
2, 1.
Innervate red.
I got orb.
Okay, everyone, boss.
Oh yeah, we've already probably
boss.
pushed it.
Stop on boss.
What's battle rest point?
last two on the left.
Last one on the left.
Last one, right. Don't know where everyone's going. Right's dead.
Our,
I used Windrush a little too late in the last phase, so it's not up yet.
Don't play on the people.
Sorry.
one of our deaths on the right was due just to ads.
Make sure we pull him to skull.
Beware.
Darkness. Everyone on skull, everyone on skull.
Beware.
Creep up, creep up.
2, 1.
Stark, Friggy, Deadly. Spread.
Remember, you got a little bit of time after the tentacles drop. Use the whole room. Don't overlap the bombs. Staying alive.
Group up,
This
group up.
phase is way more important than
Range on cysts, range on cysts. Stay grouped up.
Clear the cysts to the next portal.
Go.
Roar.
You guys left a little bit too early.
Yep, you gotta make sure you're watching the boss's cast. Wait until the infinite darkness cast finishes, and then we roar and run.
Make sure you grab those sanity orbs.
Beware.
Blazing needs an orb.
Boys, you can put down a portal.
This is where we would be speed spotting.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay.
We
But no,
speed-
you're right, you're right.
Speed bot here and then portal the next one.
Eternal Darkness, the initial cast position is based on where we are, right?
Yeah, it targets
Go.
one of the players in the raid.
Okay. So if anyone's like cheating out, that's why we get the ones that overlap on the other side.
Yep.
Alright, got it.
And it will probably overlap a little bit, and that's okay. We just can't have it eating up half of our room, or we won't have space to spread. Anybody have a boss timer? Way too late.
Yeah, it was 6 minutes, 33 seconds.
No, I was talking respawn.
Oh.
He's here.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
man.
hope that helped.
It means I have to go back to DBN. Dang, I just realized that.
What do you mean?
This Bigwigs is developed by Method.
Oh.
Not a method, just one of their dudes. Works.
Yeah, and go ahead and stop using Method Dungeon tools too. Go ahead.
Nagi renamed it. It's okay.
Legit.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, it's called
It's Mythic.
It's
now.
Mythic Dungeon Tools now.
Stark. I'm fucking dying.
Better name anyway.
Five, four, three, two, one.
I think this guy has something against shamans. Every pull.
And Shaw
Got like
Lemon.
30 madness bombs.
God, children.
Grab orb.
Innervate
Shaw
Rev.
Lemon.
Group for the orb.
2, 1.
Can the range, like, you don't have to be stacked right on top, but in my healing range would be appreciated. Thank you.
Careful on boss.
Battle res move.
Run our last two on the left.
Last ones. Or two.
I can't. Cygnus is down, so I'm gonna have
We're
to
down.
save my Windrush Totem for his roar.
Yeah, you're right. Go.
Don't bum. I don't think we should hit him until we're all up here. I don't think that's because that starts the assist timer thing.
Wait for
Group
the
at
dark
skull. Group at skull.
Total now.
Why are you at X?
Remember, if you've got that adaptive membrane, you're standing in the shit, facing the raid. Use all corners of the room. DPS doesn't mean anything here. It does, but stay alive. Battle res reps.
Darkness and through.
Wait for it, now.
No.
Massive, you're wondering where your pet was. It was still up here.
Awesome.
I'm guessing somebody moved early again, that's why it's so spread past assists.
No, that's actually pretty good. It's only a little bit past assist, and we've got, you know.
Yeah, it's
Well,
past
it's
assist on the
receding.
other side too, so.
It's receding. It was much further past
Okay.
assists.
Remember,
Because-
stack at skull.
It didn't look like it was terrible. Not great,
It was equivalently past the assists on each side.
Are certain wedges smaller?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
so then
It's also okay. It's totally fine, totally expected that it goes past assist a little bit. Because we want to tank the boss in the... Oh, shit, eating is... What the fuck? Am I lagging out? I'm dead. Sorry, I don't know.
I think we just placed
I'm
it out
glad
there.
I'm glad I didn't eat this time. No, my confusion was because so I waited for the call out and I waited for us to call to run and then I dropped my totem and I ran through the cysts, but the black shit went so far past the cysts that I still did not have time to get out of it before I died.
Yeah, it's a real bitch. Like, it immediately gets out there. Like, there's nothing you can do. That's why we have to have a speed and get out of it as soon as possible.
I know they're gonna go past the cysts. I meant it was very far past the cysts.
Yep, I gotcha. Yeah, it's gonna do that.
This is a question for the right side. When we get to the very top, after you guys finish up on your 3 on the right, when you get to the left side of the 3, try to not hit the middle one, because that's when I'm spreading Ignite off and it dies like really, really fast. So either hit like the left or the right side one.
Got it.
I do kind of like the not all the ads pop out at once, though.
They still won't pop out at once, it's just that it's gonna spread the Ignite so it keeps ticking, and that way it's doing all the damage.
I see.
Like the left and right will pop, but not the middle one, kind of thing. And if those ads do come out in the middle, Ignite's still ticking, they'll die like really fast from the Ignite.
Gotcha.
Is there a repair down? We have a few people red.
Drop one after.
Do we want to try this if we hopefully we get there again? Do we want to try just not hitting him and see if he just doesn't activate?
Yeah.
Because I'm usually up first and I'm hitting him, so I just won't hit him.
So that means no leaps and stuff too.
I guess nothing that will register as damage on him.
Right.
Talking to myself, Fan Warriors, and whoever.
Just not.
Rocket Boots.
I thought that the timer started as soon as we killed the last growth, but I could be wrong.
I don't know.
Innervate red.
Orb.
Up in the back.
Careful on boss here.
Alright, get into position. Pushed.
Go on next, I got this.
We're on our last two on the left.
Last two right.
Remember, don't hit the boss here. See.
Don't run into where we are coming down.
No, he just goes.
I don't think anyone hit him.
Yeah.
It's gotta be like the first person up or something.
Don't stack that skull. You went too early again.
It's fine.
You never do that.
Alright, spread for these bombs. To the room. Don't overlap any of the circles. Stack back in.
Range on Sis.
Tentacles. Get ready to move.
Group
Do
of
not
bomb.
move early.
No,
Stack
move
in,
up,
stack
stay
in,
back.
stack in. Now.
You want to try to keep that as close to the left side as possible.
Yeah, we gotta work on our timing there a little bit for sure.
People just kept creeping over.
Was there only one slot that time for the tentacle slams after we took the gateway?
Not sure. The boss right now should be, and the group. Obviously, we've got tentacles going down, but should be butted up against the infinite darkness, and people with adaptive membrane should have been standing in it.
Yeah,
And
you always
also-
want to stay to the left of the pie, so you can have the most room in the next pie section.
So, like, closer to the outside or inside?
Infinite darkness, closest to the infinite darkness that's on the ground.
Oh, you meant left that way. Never mind. I'm an idiot.
So, like, when you're trying to put down the next infinite darkness, you want to be as close left of your current pie section as you can. That way, the next pie section you go to has more
Right.
room.
Clockwise most positioning.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay, good job tonight, guys. Really good phase 2 progress, and phase 1 feels super scripted and super good. We're not seeing any deaths there, so you know we weren't even quite there at the end of Thursday. So phase 1, I feel like we've got on lock. Great. Phase 2 is starting to feel that way. We still have another death or two, so another night of prog, and I'm certain we can clean up phase 2. Then we can start to see